Hello, ladies and gentlemen and friends. Today is November the 6th, 2025. It's about like 9:30 in the morning. And this is the backyard. And there's a lot of junk here that my dad had. A lot of stuff that people don't use, and much of it is dry rotted and old. It's junk. Me and my mother was just out here talking. And she told me what she wants to get rid of. She doesn't want it. She wants it gone. So we're trying to clean this place up here. Right here at the corner of the house, there is a white tub with some black hoses. She wants to keep the black hose that is on the very tip top. Okay, here. The one on the top, she wants to keep. We'll take a walk over there and we'll look at it. She wants to get rid of the white tub and the black hose on the bottom. That old black radiator heater no longer works. No one uses it. She wants it gone. And she wants to keep the black hose that's on the top here. And as well, there are some old dry rotted windows down the side of the house here. They're wooden. They're falling apart. She wants them gone. She does not want them here. There is junk over there by the steps. There's some old chairs. Some wires, and even a very old lawnmower that's been sitting there. I don't think it has most of the wheels. I think a lot of parts have been taken off of it. It's just stuff that's in the way that my dad had it. We don't want here anymore. It's just junk. It's trip hazard. It's just... And here's the back door. There's stuff over behind there. That's an old dry rotted wooden thing that you hang clothes on. She no longer wants that. All that stuff behind there. These tubs, pots and pans and tubs, she wants to keep. We will keep those. Then down here, there's stuff in the yard that she wants gone. She doesn't want it laying there. She doesn't want it just laying willy-vanilly. This stuff over here now, she does want to keep. Okay, this wooden piece here and this steel piece, because this covers up a back door or the trap door of the house. Then over here there's a wooden pallet she does not want, and a wooden ladder she does not want. She wants it gone. No one uses it. She doesn't want it here. And there is some styrofoam. She doesn't want that. This long piece of glass she said she wants to keep, and another piece here we'll keep. Okay, then down in this grassy area, there's some black trash bags that my dad had put down many years ago, because he said that he wanted to conserve those bags. He wanted to have them for some use. They're down in the grass. I'm gonna have to pull it up. They're all dry rotted. They're down here, right here. I have to pull all that up. And over here behind this propane heater, there is some wooden pieces that you have to be precautionary with this, because it has nails in it. All right, you don't want to just throw that anywhere willy-nilly out in the yard or the garden, because it could pop someone else's tires. We have to be precautionary. There is a piece of glass here she wants to get rid of. I just talked to her a moment ago. Down here, there is what used to be a steel swing for children. It's made of steel. There is some vegetation growing under it right now, and I'll point it out to you. It's right here. It's a steel swing. She wants to keep it because she says some vegetation can grow up on it, and she likes that, which many years ago that's what was there. Okay, but beside it to the right, all right, there is some satellite television disc, and they're on steel poles that my dad put there many years ago, and he's got bricks and everything on it. They want that. My mother wants it gone. She doesn't want it to sit here. So as you can see, folks, I have a lot of work to do today, and I wish I had some help. I guess I don't, because of my attitude and behavior. Or maybe those are just stories. There's always two sides to a story, and a lot of the time, the people that tell the stories, they don't even know you. They don't know me. They don't know me. They don't know anything about me. They don't know anything. We have things around the front as well that need to be cleaned. There is some old dry rotten trash barrels that she no longer wants here. I've talked to her about it. This table came from the backyard. It looks atrocious. If it were me, I'd get rid of that. I don't know. She wants it there for now. But over here, though, she does not want these white trash barrels. And the reason why, folks, is they're very dry rotted, aren't they? Take a look. Like if we just pull on it, will it break off, folks? Will it break off? Oh dear. I didn't know it was gonna do that. I didn't know. I don't know anything. And there is another trash barrel over there. It's very dry rotted. You wouldn't want to use it to put trash in because someone could get hurt if it busts through that. They've been sitting there for 15 or 20 years, all right? And down here is some wood on the ground. There are nails and stuff in that. I saw them years ago, but a lot of this wood is very dry rotted now. And some of the nails may have fallen through down to the dirt. But we're going to try to clean that up and take it to the dumpsters. We're not going to just throw it around in the yard or over in the garden. You can't do stuff like that way. It could pop someone else's tires, okay? There is more trash around the shed here. This area here, the shed, needs to be moved as well. I need to get rid of. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We'll take a look real quick. All this stuff here needs to be gotten rid of. There's another old lawnmower that does not run and no one uses it. No one has used it for many years. 15 years that I know of. It's just been sitting there, okay, in the way, okay? My dad wanted this stuff here, not me, okay? There's more stuff there. We may make a video later showing the results of the cleanup work. This is going to be a lot of work. It's probably going to be a truckload or more. There's a lot of work on one person to do, but we want to try and do it before, you know, next summer, because today it's only going to be a high temperature of 60 degrees today, so that's not too bad. But if it's in the middle of the summer, okay, if it's 95 degrees, that would be, you'd be sweating a lot trying to clean all this stuff, right? So we may make a video showing the results later. Thank you. I hope you have a good day. Hello, ladies and gentlemen and friends. So here we have the results. We're in the backyard again, and we cleaned all this stuff that was up in the corner here. It was some black pipes. It was a white tub and black radiator heater, and there was a couple of holes that were driven into the ground here. They were about 4 foot tall, and all the old dry rotted glass windows that was on the ground over here. Something's on the house there. There was a pile of junk here by these the back door. There was an old lawnmower and some chairs and some wires, and then over there it was a wooden dry rotted thing where you could hang clothes on. My mother said she did not want it here. I didn't take any of these cinder blocks yet because someone might want to use it to stack things on, but all these trash bags that was in the grass here, we got all that up, and some tables. There was a bunch of stuff piled here. If you remember, there was a pallet and some long pieces of styrofoam and a big heavy wooden ladder. That's all removed. And the stuff that was behind this gas propane tank, there was a whole lot of old junk piled behind that. Okay, and then we were talking about this old iron swing here. My mother said that she wants to keep that, right? She likes vegetation and things to grow on it. And then, if you remember, there was some television discs beside it on the right side here. They have been removed. It left quite a hole in the ground, though. It did leave quite a hole in the ground here. There was a gigantic piece of cement that they used there to stabilize that little pole. I mean, it was like something that you would think that someone would use the footing to build the Empire State Building. That's how big of a piece of concrete was down there holding that tiny little pole. And they had to use the tractor to get it out of the ground, to drag it, as you can see. I was putting a little bit of a strain on the tractor, and then we cleaned around the front yard as well. All the I still have to get that battery up. It was 2 truckloads of stuff, folks. There's still a battery there, and there was white trash barrels here and a bunch of wooden boards with nails in it here. There was 2 truckloads. I took one away earlier today. I didn't film it, but here's the second load. All kinds of, stuff there. There's Bubbles. Oh God, Bubbles. He's been rolling in the dirt as well. His head is all freaking nasty. Bubbles. Bubbles, what is wrong with you? Good grief, boy, you're dirty as can be. Oh God. You don't care, do you? Bubbles. Bubbles. You want me to tickle your toes? Huh? Oh God. You gotta move, boy. I gotta take this stuff and dump it. And then we also cleaned behind the shed. We'll look at that real fast. I didn't get all of the metal rods, but stuff like those reflectors with concrete on it, I got that. All those reflectors that were there with concrete hunks on it. I kept a few of the iron poles in case anyone wants to use those, but we're not going to keep them forever. We'll keep them for a little bit, but we're going to get rid of it. And it was a lawnmower there. I got rid of that. That was heavy as could be. Okie dokie, folks. This is just a video showing the results of some work that I did today. And 2 truckloads of trash. Had to use the tractor to pull out those television discs because they were so buried in the ground. That's how he gets dirty. Okie dokie, folks. You have a good day.